Understanding cyberbully. Are humans inherently good or evil? A question which has been existing for centuries that impels us how we examine ourselves and the society. More than a decade ago, two Yale University psychologists, namely Paul Bloom and Karen Wynne, made an experiment wherein they want to find out if babies are born good or bad. In the experiment, each baby watches a play consisting of three puppet animals as actors. In the play, the tiger, which is at the center between of two dogs, passes the ball to its left side. Then the first dog catches the ball and passes back to the tiger. The tiger then passes the ball to the other dog, which is on its right side. Instead of passing back the ball, the other dog runs away with the ball. Finally, they let the baby chooses which of the puppet dogs that the baby likes. From their study, it is revealed that about 70% of the baby participants chose the dog which passes back the ball to the tiger. They believe that babies are simply good. However, according to the Program for International Student Assessment or PISA 2018 survey, which was published by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development or OECD, that 6 in 10 young Filipino students are being bullied few times in a month. According to Psychology Today, bullying is a distinctive pattern of repeatedly and deliberately harming and humiliating others, especially those who are smaller, weaker, younger, or in any way more vulnerable than the bully. The horrendous part is the repetitive experience of the victim, and it can happen in different places and circumstances. StopBullying.gov cited the different types or forms of bullying, especially among kids. Firstly, it can be verbal, just by saying or writing anything that the person can feel harm and humiliations, such as teasing, name calling, inappropriate sexual comments, taunting, and threatening a person to cause harm. Another form is social bullying, such as leaving someone out on purpose or telling other children not to be friends with someone, spreading rumors about someone, and embarrassing someone in public is a form of social bullying. Finally, it can be physical bullying, such as hitting, kicking, pinching, or spitting, tripping, or just pushing, taking or breaking someone's things, and making mean or rude hand gestures. With the increasing numbers of internet users around the globe, it gets worse. Because of high accessibility, virtually the whole world can witness how a victim is humiliated, while the bully can do that anonymously. Malicious information about someone spread like wildfire, and just like wildfire, you can look for signs and predict how it occurs and who is the victim or the bully. Based on the poll conducted by United Nations Children's Fund or UNICEF in 2019 among one in three young people. One among three young people in 30 countries experience cyberbullying. The said international agency also cited that one, one in five school kids skip school because of cyberbullying. According to the study of Avila et al. In 2017, people who reported cyberbullying are 11.5 times more likely have suicidal thoughts. In 2013, the Philippine government enacted the Anti-Bullying Act of 2013. It's cited in the House Bill number 6052. The bill is enacted to address hostile environment at school that disrupts the education process, which in turn is not conducive to the total development of a child at school. It is a law to require that all elementary and secondary schools to adopt policies to prevent and address the acts of bullying in their institutions. After the implementation, Department of Education accepted more than 1,700 cases of cyberbullying, or bullying should I say, from which 60% was resolved. With this law, it advances the child protection policies of each basic educational institution in the Philippines. However, as presented earlier, bullying is still prevalent among school kids. Jean-Jacques Rousseau argued that a person who was once good and happy then begins to join the society is afflicted with vice and sin. Was he right? Let's get into the mind of a bully. Health Direct Australia, an online public health information service, cited several reasons why people bully. One is wanting to dominate others and improve their social status. Another is having low self-esteem, having lack of remorse, or failing to recognize their behavior as a problem, feeling angry or frustrated, struggling socially, and being the victim of bullying themselves. Phil Dunphy, a fictional character of a US hit TV series called Modern Family, said to his children to tell people how they feel and appeal to their human side. American Humanist Association defines humanism as a progressive philosophy of life that, without theism or other supernatural beliefs, affirms our ability and responsibility to lead ethical lives of personal fulfillment to the greater good. We should not forget that as a human being, we still have social responsibility. So make a choice. Are you good or are you evil?